WerewolfLydia here, and welcome back to a new flea market haul on my channel. So today I am here in a very, like, if you see my shirt, I'm in a really spring-like mood. Although the weather outside these past couple of weeks has been quite wintry. Actually, we had snow and a bunch of rain, although you know rain is kind of related to spring, but still we had a lot of snow and stuff like that. Not snow that would, you know, last like in winter. It's just, you know, this really just awful weather. So that being said, that kind of has a it's related to my flea market haul, as usual, because I told you guys many times before, our flea market is in a open space. It's outside, so whenever it's like raining or, you know, snowing or whatnot, usually not a lot of people go out there, because you can't really sell your stuff if it's not covered. Because you don't want to get your stuff poured on and wet and whatnot. So that being said, back in February, and this is actually the whole, I forgot to mention that this is actually the whole of February, March, and the first week of April. I am recording this in April, actually, in the middle of April. And in February I was only able to visit the flea market once, because there was like a just overall bad weather and really cold, like really cold, like winter cold. So I usually have to go to the flea market when it's you know, like really early in the morning and it's cold then. So again, not a lot of people go out to sell stuff when it's cold like that. In March, I think I had a really nice run. I think I was able to go almost every Sunday, or maybe every Sunday, I am not sure. I think it was almost every Sunday. And then the first Sunday of April, and you know, after that, here I am in April. I have to skip 2 weeks because of Easter holidays. And you know, since I live in Romania, we have 2 Easters here. It's a long story. It's just with the mix of people, different, not going to say different cultures, different religions, and that's why we have 2 Easters over here, celebrating 2 Easters, which is, I know it sounds weird, but that's I just got used to it by now, since, you know, this was like since I was born. So yeah, I had to skip the flea market for those 2 weeks, because again, not a lot of people go out, since, you know, a lot of people are spending their Easter at home and, you know, celebrating and whatnot. So yeah, that being said, I did find quite a few stuff during these few weeks, like 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. But interestingly, a lot of stuff are figurines, which is again weird to me, because usually I find a lot of them. Most of the stuff are plushies, which is again really weird, because I do not, you know that I am not like a huge collector of plushies, but I do pick up some of them that I really like. And I did find a few dolls, which I am really excited about. So before I get into showing you the larger stuff and what I mentioned, I'm going to show you guys some pictures, and you can see them on the screen, of the smaller stuff, you know, the little figurines and whatnot, that I'm not going to bore you guys with it, just, you know, showing you guys them one by one. And now back to the video. So I'm going to start off, as I usually do, with the plushies. And first up, I wanted to show you guys these 2. Now, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this, not sure what to call it, kind of like a craze, a new thing when it comes to Christmas. And yes, Christmas. I'm talking about, you know, Easter, but, you know, Christmas. Usually stuff gets thrown out after a holiday, so I'm not surprised. And by the way, if you hear some noise, my piggies are talking to me because they are begging for food as usual. But no worries, they are well fed. They are just like to beg whenever they hear me talk. So yeah, back to the video. It's a new craze, and kind of started like, or here at least like last year or something, that these little, we are calling them little gnomes over here. I'm pretty sure they have like a specific name, origin name. I do think these kind of started from the Nordic countries, but I may be wrong, I don't know. And you know, these are these little little dwarfs, gnomes, whatever you want to call them. They do not have any eyes. They usually have teeny tiny feet or no feet at all, depends on how they look. Huge hats and you know, large beards. And I honestly do love these. I started kind of collecting them whenever I can find some cheap ones in the stores, you know, smaller ones, larger ones. And I really like that they do come up with different ideas, not just for Christmas. I do think they started off with Christmas. But I really like it when I'm able to find some other holiday related ones. Like I have some from Halloween. I have now I have them actually like in little resin statue form. Those are related to Easter. So yeah, they do come up with different things, and you know, when they are starting to show up at the flea market, I think it's a good sign, at least for my wallet. So as you can see, this one is a pink one, which is super shiny, full of sequins on the head. I'm pretty sure this one is a holiday, a Christmas type of gnome, but I really like how he looks. By the way, originally he was supposed to like light up, because he had a battery compartment on the bottom, and the inside of the gnome was like a plastic dome, kind of like a bottle, a bottom of a bottle, kind of. That's how it looked from inside. The battery compartment was broken, so I actually took it all out, took out that plastic piece, and I stuffed the gnome with, you know, plushy stuffing, and glued this white little felt piece on the bottom. So it was like a little craft project for me, because I just felt that since he's no longer working, I don't really have any use for the battery compartment over there, and you know, just make him into a normal plushy like gnome. So I guess I could say I fixed him. But yeah, he's now really soft and super cute. And as you saw the other one, this one is like really surprising to me, because it's not really related to a holiday. It's just a little, I'm guessing it's like a cow, because it does have ears and horns, and he is carrying a bottle of milk, and I think he is super fun. We actually displayed him on our like Easter setup, because he kind of fits into the picture. So I really like him too as well. He's really soft too. So yeah, I have a small collection of these little gnomes. If you do know what they are really called, you know, not gnomes, then please let me know in the comments, or not in the comments of my Facebook page, because I do have to turn off the comment section under this video, unfortunately, because of YouTube policies. But yeah, please let me know if you know their real name. Now moving on, I found, and I just had to pick this up, so it's this super cute Scooby-Doo plushie. As you can see, he is in this weird shape, weird, like kind of like a pillow. That's because I think they were trying to go for the Disney Tsum Tsum. You know, it was kind of a phase again when they came out with not just Tsum Tsums, but you know, other companies try to make similar plushies. And it's not a Disney product, of course, because Scooby-Doo does not belong to Disney, but you know, that's what the idea behind this was, and I just thought that it is super cute. It's really nice, great like, I really like the quality of the plush. It's really soft, and I just think it looks overall funny and super cute, so I just had to pick it up because I do like Scooby-Doo. I mean, I grew up with Scooby-Doo, and I have some figurines as well, and other plushies, by the way, so I just thought that I should pick it up. More cartoon plushies. So I actually found this one, and this is from the Nickelodeon's Ren and Stimpy cartoon. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of people know him. I think he is Ren, if I'm correct. But I was never a huge fan of the show, even though I grew up in the era when this show was on Nickelodeon. But I would never really liked or watched Nickelodeon. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like them and watched it. I was more of a Cartoon Network fan, and I still am fan of those old shows that were on Cartoon Network. Like lately, like in the past 10 years, I did not watch Cartoon Network because I honestly do not like the new cartoons that are on there, but the old Cartoon Network. And yes, so this is from Ren and Stimpy, and I have no idea why I picked it up. I think it was just super cheap, and since I knew the character, I just picked him up. By the way, he has these really weird googly eyes with springs. He's a weird plush and a weird character overall, a weird show, in my opinion, and I don't know, I may consider selling him eventually because I don't really have any interest in it. Again, I just picked it up because it was cheap, and if I find someone who is like a fan of this show, I may probably consider selling him, but just thought that I would show it to you guys. Another cartoon and actually book to related plushie is this super cute little Gruffalo. If you don't know the book, when there was like a little, not going to say a movie, but it wasn't like a series of cartoons, it was like just one of those half hour or hour long movie type of things. I don't know, I barely remember because I saw it a long time ago. But type in Gruffalo with 2 F's, and it's such a cute show. I think there was like 2 books released, and I actually do have the because this one is the kid Gruffalo, and by the way, Gruffalos are like a type of monsters, so they are like imaginary animals, and I do actually have the I think it was the Mama Gruffalo. It was like a darker brown color, and this one is the kid. So since I had the mother, or was it the father? I honestly don't remember. I saw this movie a long time ago, but I really liked it. I do not own the books, unfortunately. So I just thought that I should pick it up and put it next to the parent, because I do think it's super cute, and I just really like it, and it's a really cute and soft plushie at the same time. Now I actually have more plushies. I have this pretty large, as you can see, and pretty lifelike. That's why I picked it up. Mandrill. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a type of monkey that they have this really colorful face and behind. But I did not have any mandrills in my collection, and since this is a really lifelike plushie, it's by the way from the Beanie Boo's company, the TY, and I just thought that it would fit in my lifelike animals collection because it looks great. It's really soft and really just again great quality plushie. I really like him, and I think he looks really awesome at the same time. 2 more of these teeny tiny plushies. One of them is a little vampire. I do think, and by the way, this does have a pull string, and if you pull it, the little plushie just starts like shaking, and the pull string didn't go back all the way in, so I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, so it is super cute, and I do think I saw these in stores back around Halloween time last year, but you know, they were kind of expensive for the size that they come in, so I didn't bother buying any of them. They were like other monsters too. But yeah, so now that I found it on the flea market, I just thought that I should pick it up and put it in my monster plushie collection. And here is the other tiny plushie. This is actually like a keychain, as you can see, and this is a super cute mouse. Now I actually picked this one up because I felt that it had like a button inside, but it wasn't working. So I came home, I undid the back of the plushie, and I saw that there was the button inside, but unfortunately the battery compartment of the plushie was actually inside the head, which is basically molded together. So it wasn't a easy task to open it, but I did because I was curious to see what this thing, little thing does. So I actually cut where it was like molded together in the back of the head, and I was able to exchange the batteries, and I glued the whole thing back on and redid the stitches in the back, so it now looks pretty good, although I did leave the button on the outside in the back to be able to reach it a little bit like better and more easily, because the plushie is working, but it has a hard time working, and I'm not sure what's up with that. I don't think there are any problems with the little cables inside or anything of that sort, so I have no idea what's the problem with it. And this little guy is quite a nostalgia for me because he sings the hamster song, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people here on YouTube do know what that is, if you are the same age as me. And I'm going to try and push it and play it to you guys, but it's not always working, or it stops working after a while, so let's see if you guys can hear it, and I hope I don't get like a copyright strike for this. So you can kind of see that it stops after a while, but I was sometimes I am able to play it all that way through. I'm just holding the button because otherwise it doesn't want to really work, but sometimes it stops, sometimes it well, it's not singing the full thing, but it sings a good portion of the song, and I really like it. I just it's kind of a bummer why it doesn't like work normally, because I didn't really see any other problems. But yeah, I just think it's just something surprising and fun, and you know, I picked it up because it was cheap and I was curious to see what he sings, and I was pleasantly surprised. And last but not least, for the last plushie, well, this is actually kind of a, let's call it a transition into the dolls, because this is a Monchichi little doll, Monchichi doll, and as you can see, this one is a beautiful white and really soft too, especially after I washed it and give it a good comb. Now, you may notice from the face of this little Monchichi that this is not like a original Sekiguchi. And why did I pick it up? I picked it up because it's really interesting where this little one was made. So the company, I think it's called Tylo or Tile Q, because the O does have a little like line, I'm not sure, and also has like a little face drawn into it, and it also says on it Labin, which I have no idea what it means, but it says it was made in Yugoslavia, which is, if you know, a no longer existing, like basically it was like a group of countries, and it was not that far away from where I live here in Romania, so I think it's a pretty old piece, and yeah, I just picked it up because I think it's super cute, and it's just really interesting to see where it was made. I really like it. So I was not able to find, by the way, anything, any info on this little guy on the internet. Google Lens didn't really help me either, so I don't know a lot about it, but regardless, I think it will fit into my Monchichi collection perfectly. Yeah, so that being said, now let's move on to the dolls. So you probably saw this already from the thumbnail, and I am just really excited. Probably my favorite thing out of all of the stuff that I was able to find for this flea market haul. It's this absolutely gorgeous Ladida doll. Now, if you know Ladidas, or they were a doll line some time back in at the start of the 2010s, something like that. If I remember correctly, maybe it was like 2012, 13, something like that. A really short-lived series, which is unfortunate because I do think they were really cute. Although they were kind of expensive for what they had to offer, and the quality of their bodies is not the best. But I think they were made by Spin Master, if I remember correctly, but I may be wrong. Does it say on the doll? Yes, SM, so I'm guessing that's Spin Master. And it says 2010 on the doll, so yeah, I was correct about the date. And they are really rare, at least over here in my country and in Europe. So far she's my 5th doll, and basically all of them are I was able to find either on the flea market or on like second-hand websites, and they usually do have some missing pieces. Now I'm not sure of her name because I do not know the name of the characters, but I do know that this was from the like a masquerade ball theme, and she is dressed up as Little Red Riding Hood, which is, by the way, really interesting that she has this white in her hair, because if I am correct, she came out before Mattel's Ever After High, and you know, in Ever After High we had a daughter of Little Red Riding Hood, which was Ceres Hood, and while though Ceres has brown hair, she also has a white line in right here where she has it in her hair as well. So since she came out before Ceres, that's kind of interesting if you know what I am trying to say here. But whatever, so she is in great condition. As you can see, she has beautiful hair, so she has not been played with, which I'm really happy about. And she also has her full outfit, as in clothes, and she also has her stockings. Now, what she is missing unfortunately her boots, which is a bummer because they were pretty cool, black high boots. And she's also missing like a black headband with a bow on it, but I am fine with that. I don't think it really gave anything in plus for her character. I just wish that she would still have her boots, but otherwise I am really happy that she still has all of her clothing pieces, even including her teeny tiny cape, because she does have a cape, but it's really small. And again, that she's in such great condition. I am really happy to add her to my small Ladida doll collection. Moving on, I was able to find one and only one Monster High doll, and she wasn't the cheapest, but I just had to pick her up because this is a Howlin' Wolf, and this is from the Wolf siblings 4-pack. There was this 4-pack of Claudine and her sisters and brother released sometime in... It was kind of towards the end of the whole Monster High era, but I think it was like in 2015, 16, something like that, if I remember correctly. And yes, this is Howlin' from that pack. Now, as I said before, she wasn't the cheapest, and Monster High doll seems to have a growing price lately at the flea market, and overall all the stuff, the prices have gone up, that's for sure. Now, Howlin over here, I just picked her up because she is in absolutely amazing condition and complete too. As you can see, she has her shoes, her whole outfit, even her little bracelet, no missing limbs, no loose limbs, because she is like tip-top shape. Like, I washed her hair, of course, and conditioned it, but otherwise she's like brand new, basically. Like, I just, you know, took her out of the package or something. So this is one of the reasons why I picked her up, and the other reason is because, you know, I do customize Monster High dolls, and so far Howlin seems to be really rare for some reason, and until now I only had one Howlin in my stock box, in my to be customized doll box, and that Howlin has unfortunately missing limbs, and in missing limbs I mean missing arms and hands and a broken foot, or a broken leg. So I just needed a good condition Howlin to work with. Eventually, I'm not sure when or what she will get turned into, but yeah, she is in great condition, and I'm going to keep her outfit and shoes as well, because I do not have these in my little original Monster High clothing collection. So yeah, that's that. Now I have two more dolls over here. One of them is a Mycene doll. And again, I do not know the characters or the names, but I'm just collecting these for customizing also. So I don't really care about those things, and I don't really care about them having clothes or anything, because again, I do customize them. I make their clothes and shoes and whatnot. So otherwise, she is in great condition. The hair has been conditioned, of course, and washed, but it is in a great shape, and she will eventually get turned into something. Not sure when or what, but you know, just to show it to you guys. Now I also have here another doll, and I have no idea why I picked her up, but this is the first time ever that I was able to find a LOL OMG doll on the flea market. Now this is Candelicious, or used to be Candelicious. Her hair has been conditioned and washed by me, and it looks amazing, honestly, so it has no flaws, but otherwise the doll is missing basically everything. And by everything I mean her clothes, her shoes, accessories, and even her hands. So it's such a shame, because otherwise she's such a pretty doll, and you know, she looks great, and I could potentially, you know, order her missing stuff from AliExpress, but I think it would just end up costing me a fortune, and with that money I would be able to, you know, buy a brand new Candelicious doll in box. So I have no idea what to do with her. I might just sell her off to someone who is into customizing LOL OMG dolls, and maybe the person could do something with her, or you know, has the time and patience to do something with her, because you know, I customize other type of dolls, so she is not my thing to do, which is actually a bummer, because I do not have Candelicious in my OMG collection. I eventually do want to get her, but you know, not in this condition. But yeah, I just picked her up. I guess I could say I could like rescued her or something like that. Now moving on to some other type of dolls. Well, actually, this is kind of into this type of dolls as well. Talking about Enchantimals, and I actually found a Enchantimal brand new in a box. Now, he wasn't the cheapest either, but you know, since we are talking about brand new in box, and this is one of the dolls that I've been after for a while, because this is my first ever boy doll, and you will be able to see it on the pictures that he was brand new in box, but since then I have unboxed it because I had no place to store the box, and I threw it away. But this is the I already forgot the name of the character, I'm sorry about that, but this is the little hedgehog boy, and he's super cute with the glasses on, and of course here is the little hedgehog pet. It's probably one of my favorite dolls, even though most of his clothes are plastic and, you know, just painted on the doll, which is such a shame. But I do think he looks super cute. The pet is absolutely adorable, and I really like it how the little pet also has a pair of glasses. Now, I had to pick it up because again I was after this doll for a while now, and otherwise if I think about it of finding this doll separately, like open, I'm pretty sure he would be missing his glasses, that's for sure, maybe even his boots, which are by the way really cool. So, and of course the little pet as well. So I'm just really glad that I was able to find him like this, brand new in box, and add to my quickly growing Enchantimals collection. And there are also two more Enchantimal pets that I was able to find separately. One of them is the little penguin, and she also still has her little skirt, which is by the way removable, so I'm really glad that she has it. I also have the I like to call these little fairies, so the little fairy doll counterpart for the penguin. So now I guess I could say that I have the little animal. And I also found this one. I was really happy about it because if you remember my last flea market haul, I said that I found the little llama, little white llama or alpaca girl, and I'm hoping to find her pet. Well, here he is. I found it, and something super funny happened. As you can see, the llama has some shoes on. These were on the llama, so I did not put them on there. This is how I found the figurine. So whoever owned the set basically took it off of the doll because my doll was missing her shoes and put it on the llama. Regardless, I found the llama, I have the shoes as well, so I can put it back on the doll and have the pet to go with it. I just found this super funny, I don't know why, but I'm really happy to have this one as well. Now two more doll related things. Troll dolls. I was able to find one of the vintage Ross trolls, and this one, as you can see, it's in a dinosaur costume. I think it is super cute, and I'm really just amazed at how great condition this is, how in great shape this is, and I'm just can't wait to add it to my collection up there on the shelves. And this little one was also included with this guy. It was just tied to him. This is also a teeny tiny mini Ross troll. This is like a original little Ross troll, so again something to add to my collection. And the other type of doll, I just had to pick this up because I think last year, yes, I was able to find one more of these. These are vintage hedgehog dolls, and they were sold, at least as far as I know, in West Germany, so they are quite old, but otherwise he is in pretty good shape. The other one that I have has lighter skin. Sorry, some cat fur is like flying right in front of my face. So the other one that I have has lighter skin, and that one is a girl. I'm pretty sure this one is a boy, judging from how he looks and from the clothes. The clothes have seen better days, but they are not bad, and I had to give it a good wash and conditioning for the hair basically. But otherwise he is in pretty good shape, and I'm happy to add it to the other one. They are both going to be packed away because I do not have free space to display them since they are quite big, as you can see. But yeah, for now I am keeping them, maybe eventually sell them, I'm not sure. But I do like vintage stuff, so a keeper for now. And just a few little figurines that I still wanted to show you guys. Well, this one isn't like a figurine, it's more like a plush doll. I was able to find one more of the sister series of the Watchover Voodoo line. This is the Watchover Angels. So this is another one. This is I think it's my third one. Yes, it's my third little angel. Super cute purple one, and this one has the wings, which is surprising because they usually do miss their wings, even though those are made out of plush as well and glued on. I have no idea, somehow they always fall off. But as you can see, this one still has the little bell as well, and yeah, super cute. I can just hang it over there. with the other ones. And the figurines, well, I was able to find two for my TMNT or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection. First off is, a huge thanks to my collector friend, because he's the one that I bought this from. He was selling it, a vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles foot soldier from 1988. So this is the original one, and it's in amazing condition. It's like brand new. So I'm really happy to add it to next to my vintage shredder over there in the glass cabinets behind me. And the other TMNT figurine is from the 2003 series, and this is a mini figure of a Triceraton. It has seen better days. The paint is chipped off pretty much everywhere possible, but it's something that I have not seen or found so far on the flea market, and it kind of looks like that he still would just broke off at any second. So yeah, whoever had this figurine played a lot around with it, but otherwise I am happy to add it to my collection. I don't think I have a Triceraton from the 2003 collection. I have it from the 2012 one, yes. So I do not have a Triceraton from the 2003 collection until now, so at least a mini version. I'm pretty sure there were the regular figurines, regular sized figurines released. Some of the Triceratons over there from the, this is one of the, the usual Triceratons, so none of the like main characters as far as I can tell, but I may be wrong. I seen the show quite a few years ago last time, so eventually I have to rewatch it because it's my favorite adaptation of TMNT. And yeah, last but not least, talking about vintage figurines, I have found these two. These are from the Vintage Animaniacs cartoon, and both of these were made by McDonald's, but they are still the great quality McDonald's, because these are from '93, which blows my mind because I was only 1 year old when these came out. These are the three pigeons. I don't remember their names, if they ever had like separate names. I'm pretty sure they did. And this one is Dot, of course. She's riding like this ice cream cart and also licking the ice cream. These are really cool. I really like them. I wish I could find more of this McDonald's series to complete it. By the way, Dot has like a kind of like a yellowing problem going on over there, but it's something to be expected with a old figurine like this. I don't really mind. So yeah, these are just such great. You could definitely feel the plastic, that it's such great quality, like basically like any other normal figurine, compared to the new McDonald's stuff, which is such cheap quality plastic. It just blows my mind. But yeah, with that being said, that's about it for this flea market haul. I'm sorry if it was a little bit long, guys, but this is all the stuff that I wanted to show you to you guys, and to be able to pack these things away, because I am currently in the middle of my big spring cleaning, and I just needed a little break, and I just thought that I show the stuff to you guys so that I can pack everything away that needs to be packed away, and the other stuff to be able to put it on the shelves. And yeah, so that's about it for this flea market haul. If you liked my video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more flea market haul videos like this, or other kind of toy and doll reviews that I do on my channel. I have a Facebook page, the link will appear down below somewhere, and you can go ahead and like and follow my page if you haven't done that yet, and you'll be able to comment over there under this video, because as I said before, I do have to turn off the comments because of YouTube policies. And yeah, tell me over there what do you think of these, and which one is your favorite, if you are familiar with the Ladida series from the dolls, and just overall what do you think of the stuff that I found. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.